While strolling through Montreal's gay village, you see many same-sex couples, but you may not see many rings on fingers.
I haven't actually yet done a couple from Quebec or a couple from Montreal yet. They've come from New York, Massachusetts, New Jersey, those sort of areas, so close to the border and coming up for the weekends.
And other Canadians?
No Canadians at all yet, all Americans so far.
Unlike its neighbor to the south, same-sex marriage has been legal across Canada since 2005. But wedding planners like Rachel have married few same-sex Canadians.
Perhaps, it's like with anything, when it's on your doorstep and you have access to it, you kind of don't necessarily rush to do it, or it's not something that's being taken away from you. It's there, it's accessible, so they'll get married as and when they want to get married.
So why Montreal? Why are same-sex couples coming from around the globe to get married here?
I think it's just fun. Like, for a lot of people from the States, it's sort of like going to Europe, but it's much more affordable, it's much closer, and the fact that it's legal. Again, going back to that, it's a privilege that a lot of Americans aren't experiencing right now. So
I think it's because it has a bit of everything. I think it's you've got sort of old Montreal with the history, the old port, the cobbled streets, the buildings, the style, the architecture, plus obviously the French influence with the language. I think that's a big pulling point for us. But then also if you go downtown, it's very kind of chic and trendy.
But after the cake is cut and the rings exchanged, many couples will return home and their marriage will not be recognized.
It's like kind of taking a stand that they have that legal paperwork. It's almost like having that piece of paper that they can kind of show to families and friends, like, yeah, we did legally get married, and whether they're recognized or not back in their own state, they know that they were legally married here.
But until same-sex weddings are universal, it looks like many more couples will be saying I do in Montreal. For Concordia News, I'm Lindsay Lafreniere.